Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Ask the Chaos of the Chaos Protectors. I was about to say my full title. But anyways, welcome to episode 5 of Season 2, and my special guest today is Slickframe.
Hello everybody. Happy New Year.
Anyways, I'm gonna start off with the first question is, what got you into doing YouTube?
What got me into doing YouTube? Let's see. I remember back when I was 9 or 10 years old, I discovered Flash Player and Newgrounds. I saw that people, I discovered that anybody can animate and make their own content at home, and I was like, oh, really? And that was kind of like the moment where I realized that that kind of work was possible. You didn't have to go and work in Hollywood to make whatever content you wanted, and but that was a really long time ago. And I mean, I've always just been an entertainer, and I for a long time I wanted to be an animator, but then after college I kind of realized I wanted to give voice acting a try, and then I eventually wanted to make my very own Ask Mario questionnaire show. What led to that was I discovered the it's funny that I'm on a Sonic channel talking about this right now. You know the Sonic Twitter takeover videos?
Yeah, I've seen them.
I myself am not I'm not a hardcore Sonic the Hedgehog fan, but I do love those Twitter takeover videos, and those especially inspired me to want to make my very own questionnaire show. I did comic dubs for a year or two, but then I realized I kind of want to make my own content. I wanted to write my own content, even though I'd be using characters that I didn't invent, like the Mario characters. I still wanted to add my own creativity instead of just taking other people's comics and dubbing over them. So, yeah, that led to Ask Mario, and that led to where I'm at today. It's been a fun ride, a lot of hard work, but met some awesome people along the way, made some wonderful friendships, and yeah, that's I guess you could say that's what got me into working on YouTube. I just love to entertain people.
Nice. Here's a question from one of the viewers. Wyatt asks, for Slick, has anyone requested you any other content to make other than Ask Mario?
Huh. Well, every now and then I get requests from different fans. Like sometimes people will send me emails or messages on Twitter asking me to do covers of songs or do dubs of episodes of the old Mario cartoons. Chris, have you ever watched any of the old Mario cartoons from the 80s and 90s?
Oh, you're talking about the Super Mario Brothers show?
Yeah, every now and then I get people asking me, hey, maybe you should dub an episode from the Super Mario Bros. 3 show. Aside from Ask Mario, I guess I don't. Aside from those kinds of requests, I don't get a lot of other requests to do different kinds of content. Usually, the kind of requests I get are people asking me like, "Hey, will this character appear on the show?" Or, it's mostly like, "Will other characters appear on the show?" A lot of people I find sometimes when I try making other kinds of videos, the comment sections are just flooded with Ask Mario questions. That's what people are mainly here on my channel to see.
Right. Alright. Here's one from Vatera the Cat. She asks for Slick, what's your favorite childhood console of all time?
Childhood, it's probably a tie between the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube. Nintendo 64 was my first console. Super Mario 64 was my first game. Yeah, I still have my Nintendo 64. I don't have my GameCube anymore, but that's just because I let one of my cousins have it. And I still have a Wii, so, I can still play GameCube games.
Yep.
Yeah, probably my N64. It's still sitting there underneath my TV, right next to my PlayStation 3 and Wii U and Xbox One and all the current consoles. I'm never getting rid of it. That thing's my baby.
Alright. Here's another question from me. Do you plan on having any other characters like Pauline or any of the other Mario characters? characters on your channel? Or in one of the Ask Mario episodes?
Oh yeah. No. This is one of the most common questions that I get. I can never. I never want to like say which character is coming next. Like obviously, the first two characters to make legit appearances on the show, as of right now, are Bowser Jr. and Donkey Kong, and Peach and Daisy have made like little small appearances over the phone. I definitely plan to have other characters come on the show. I have, as of right now, I have 7 artists currently working on drawing characters for the channel.
Nice.
These include, like I said, I don't want to say who all the artists are, but they're all doing great work, and I don't want to give away who's coming next, but all I'll say is I do have plans, and I hope you guys are looking forward to them.
Ooh, definitely looking forward to the next episode and seeing what the next character will be. Alright, so here's the question from Telescope Power. She asks, for Slick, what is your favorite Mario game?
My favorite Mario game? Oh, that is I don't know what my all-time favorite Mario game is, but I can certainly list off a bunch of my favorites. It's so hard because like 1 minute you might think, oh, this is my favorite, then maybe a few minutes later it might be, actually maybe this one's my favorite. It's hard to say. It's never always the same for me.
Right.
Like let's see, the one I'm always talking about is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I absolutely love that game. It's fantastic, best Mario RPG ever. I also really like Super Mario 3D World. I know that one's that one generally people don't like it as much as like Odyssey or 64 or the Galaxy games, but 3D World, despite its simplicity, there's something about it that I really, really love. What else? Well, I gotta say, I have been really loving Mario Party Superstars the past couple months. Playing Mario Party Superstars has been some of the most fun online gaming I've had, probably in my entire life. Oh, you haven't gotten that game yet?
Nope, I want to try it out myself.
Oh, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It feels like that game was made for me specifically because I grew up with the N64 Mario Party game, so it's just like a huge throwback, but everything is improved. Everything is better. Any others? Let's see. Mario Kart Double Dash is probably my favorite Mario Kart game.
Yeah, I remember playing that game.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Difficult, but fun.
Yeah, do you have a favorite Mario Kart game?
Aside from Double Dash, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is pretty good. I know a lot of people are expecting Mario Kart 9 to come out eventually.
Yeah, my guess is they're probably not going to release it until the next Nintendo console comes out, because it seems they seem so comfortable with how 8 Deluxe is selling. It's like it's making tons and tons of money, so I can't.
Even without any DLCs, they're still making a lot of money for it.
Oh yeah, if they did, they definitely would. I did like Mario Kart DS when I was a kid when that came out. Yeah, I guess those are some of my favorite Mario games. Yeah.
I even remember playing Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah, that was my first Mario Kart. Good times.
Nice. Alright. Ooh, here's an interesting question. It's in regards to the Mario movie. Let's see, do you have any predictions on the Mario movie or the next mainline Mario game?
The Mario movie and the next mainline Mario game. Well, I guess I'll start with the movie. My guess is the Mario movie. Do I have any predictions? It's really hard to say because the movie's being made by Illumination, so there are going to be a lot of modern day cliches that are in modern day animated films. Like something tells me the movie might end with like a dance party, because a lot of have you noticed a lot of like animated films these days end with dance parties? Like Despicable Me ends with one. The new Scooby-Doo movie ends with one. Hotel Transylvania ends with one. Something tells me they might do something like that.
Well, the question is, like, we don't know what to expect from the movie. Aside from the voice actors, like, they haven't really revealed the plot of what exactly is going to happen in the movie.
My guess is, I really don't know what to expect. My guess is, at first, it's going to feel very surreal hearing the characters speak full sentences so much. Like, we've heard them do that in Mario Sunshine, but something tells me this is going to be like a whole nother level of like, I mean, because the Mario characters almost never speak full sentences, so it's going to be a little odd, but my guess is like this will be like a different interpretation of the Mario universe, and it's just something not everybody's going to like, not everybody's going to accept it, because people can be very purist with the things that they love. I understand that, but I don't know. I think at the very least the movie will be okay, if not delightful. We'll see. And then, my thoughts on what the next mainline Mario game will be. I guess the next 2D game, I honestly don't know what to expect, because you think with the Mario Maker games, they've kind of... It feels like almost at this point that they've probably peaked with the 2D Mario games, but if they can maybe look at like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze and other modern 2D platformers for inspiration, maybe they can give us something really fantastic and new with a new 2D Mario game. I don't know what that'll be. I think like a lot of people, I think the next 3D Mario game might be Odyssey 2. If not Odyssey,
that'd be pretty fun.
If not Odyssey 2, maybe it'll be something like Bowser's Fury, where it's just one gigantic world you have to explore. Because it feels like with Bowser's Fury, they were kind of experimenting with like the level design, and they really tried something different. It was almost like Jak and Daxter, where it's just like one big connected world, you know? I don't know if you ever played that game.
Yeah, I played it and beat all of them.
Yeah, it's really hard. You never know what to expect from Nintendo. Trying to predict exactly what they're going to do next, it's... your predictions will always be wrong. They're always doing new things out of left field. Like, one second you think, oh, they're going to make a new Kirby game. Then it's like, oh, they made a sequel to Canvas Curse called Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Okay, didn't see that coming.
Though I do find it crazy that Kirby did actually finally get a new game, which is an open world game. While Mario, the only thing new for him is the Mario and Rabbids game.
Yeah, I am looking forward to the next Mario and Rabbids. The first one was surprisingly really good. It really caught me off guard how good that game was, so looking forward to the sequel.
Yeah, I need to play the first one before I play the second one.
Oh, you haven't played it yet?
No, I have not. I have seen gameplays of it, and it definitely caught my eye. Just need to save up money for that.
Alright, yeah, I hope you get to play it before you play the sequel.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing it before the sequel. I'll buy the sequel, but I won't play it until after I beat the first one.
Awesome.
Alright, let's see. Since you're all about Mario, this is from Princess Daisy. She asks, who's your favorite princess? Daisy is her favorite. Like, do you have a favorite Mario princess?
I feel like my favorite Mario princess is always changing. It's like, there are qualities I like in all of them. Does Pauline count as a princess? I mean, she's a mayor. That's something, right?
I guess so, because she was, the first, when you think about it, the first princess, and considering she was the princess in the first Donkey Kong game featuring Mario.
I think the one who I find the most attractive, probably Pauline or Daisy, because I have a thing for brunettes. But as far as like character goes, like personality-wise, I like how Daisy's super peppy and energetic. And then there are times where I think, oh, maybe Rosalina's the best. She has the coolest backstory. I don't know, man. It's really hard to say. Like, I think Daisy or Pauline are probably the cutest, but Rosalina might be the coolest one. Man, it's really hard to say. Like, again, that's one of those things where maybe my opinion will change day by day. It's like, maybe one day I'll think Peach is the best, and one day I'll think Rosie's the best.
Well, when you think about it, Rosalina is a little better, because unlike many of the other princesses, like Peach and Daisy, and Pauline, you see Rosalina do more as a princess.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. I mean, like, I'm sure Daisy does do important things. It's just Nintendo doesn't really care about fleshing out her backstory or anything, because, you know, She's practically just like meant to be a partner character in the spin-off games. I mean, she could kind of like Waluigi. Like, they could both be more, but Nintendo just doesn't really care.
At least give her a chance, actually. Like, yeah, make a game where we get to explore Daisy's kingdom.
I've talked about this with my crew like several times. They're always saying things like, "Yeah, I'd love Daisy to be playable in the next Luigi's Mansion," or just, "I wanted to see more with Daisy and Waluigi. Why do they keep getting kicked to the side?"
And speaking in regards to that, here's my question. Like, what were you expecting, like, Waluigi to be in the Smash Bros, like, being as the last one?
I honestly no, I was not expecting him to be next in Smash Ultimate. Because he's an assist trophy. I think that alone pretty much deconfirmed him as a fighter for this game. But given the amount of support he has gotten over the recent years, I'm very confident that he is going to show up in Smash Bros. Someday.
If Sakurai actually decides to make another one to bring it back.
I mean, Smash Bros. Isn't going anywhere. It's such a huge moneymaker for Nintendo. Like, Sakurai's not going to be in charge of the series forever. Whether it's him or somebody else in charge, I'm pretty confident Waluigi will get in eventually. I mean, what other Mario characters are there? You could put in Pauline. Pauline would actually be pretty cool. I imagine her final smash would be her singing Jump Up Superstar and creating, like, some sound waves or something.
Yeah, that song is pretty good, particularly in Super Mario Odyssey.
If Pauline got in Smash Brothers before Waluigi, that would be pretty funny.
That would be an embarrassment for him.
But I mean, Pauline's been around since the very beginning. She's been around since Donkey Kong, so you could argue that she has a more iconic presence by comparison, I guess. But I know a lot of people would still be mad. Like, if Captain Toad got in before Waluigi, that would be an even bigger add of insult to injury.
Considering that, like, they have, like, a different skin for Toad.
Could what? I'm sorry?
Isn't Toad in Smash Bros, if I remember correctly? Okay, you can change him into the Captain Toad skin on there.
Oh, can you? I mean, the only way Toad is in there is if, like, you're playing as Peach or Daisy.
Yeah, true. Alright. Here's an interesting question. Like, I know you talked about, you're asking the Mario series. Like, what do you like about it?
What do I like about my own series? Oh, let's see. Well, let's see. I am very, very proud of Ask Mario. There are definitely, I think there's definitely room for improvement for Ask Mario. I'm always trying to, like, find ways to improve the show and make it better. I really do care about the quality. I think an obvious thing I really love about it is the artwork. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. I am very lucky. It is a huge privilege to get to work with the artists on the show and direct them on how to draw the characters. For the most part, they don't even require much direction from me. Like, the people I hire, they really know their stuff, and like I offer some input, obviously, but for the most part, they're able to figure out how they think the characters should look, and it's just been great. I've made some awesome friends, and that's probably one of my all-time favorite things about the show. But about the show itself, my favorite thing about it is the relationship between the characters on the show. Like, the show kind of has a Three Amigos or Three Musketeers kind of vibe to it, if you ask me, because it's about Mario, Luigi, and Bowser, and I just love the chaos that ensues. I love the arguing that they do, the way the characters kind of roast each other and tease each other. But I try to make sure it's never in, like, it's never too mean-spirited. There's a balance. I'm very proud of, like, the jokes I've come up with, or even some of the jokes in there are jokes that some of my friends have come up with, and I'm like, oh, that's such a great joke. Can I use it in there? And they always say yes. That's why in the commentary videos I try to, like, whenever, like, a joke comes up that maybe one of my friends came up with, I say, oh yeah, they came up with that, because I don't want to take credit for it. Right. Yeah, really my favorite part about the show is man, I could keep going on and on and on about my favorite things about the show. So I guess I'll try to keep it short. But my favorite things about the show are getting to make people laugh and entertain people, and getting to write dialogue for the characters, getting to write fun scenes, and it's the relationships between the characters and the entertainment I can provide for the audience and the fun I have with my voice actors and artists. All of those things are my favorite parts about the show.
All right. Alright, let's see.
I realized that was a mouthful.
No, you're good. Hey, it'd be weird to get to know a lot more about you. That's a good thing. I'll get to know the person behind the show. Anyways, here's a question from Aito. Yes, do you have a favorite drumstick ice cream do you like to eat someday?
Do I have a favorite kind of ice cream?
Yeah.
Let's see. I really like mint chocolate chip and cookie dough. Whenever I go to Dairy Queen, I always get a chocolate chip cookie dough blizzard. Have you ever been to Cold Stone?
I think I have.
I've been to Cold Stone in a long time, but I remember I used to get mint chocolate chip ice cream, and I'd ask them to put Kit Kat bars in, and that was really good.
It's always good when you actually have to, like extra stuff. Sometimes, like whenever I get ice cream, I would ask them to put some gummy bears on it or gummy worms.
I don't think I've ever done that before. Yeah, the gummy bears doesn't sound bad.
You should, man. It's really good.
I just love Kit Kat bars. Kit Kat bars and ice cream together. It's like, oh, yes. So good.
You're not wrong. Alright, here's a question from Starline. Thoughts on the Game Awards? Did you actually see that last year?
By last year, you mean like 2 months ago? Or a month and a half ago, or whatever it was?
You know what I mean. Yeah, you know what
I mean. I guess I didn't watch the whole thing, but usually when the Game Awards happens or E3 happens, I just watch like the few trailers that I'm interested in, or I don't know. I think the Sonic 2 movie trailer was kind of cool. I can't really remember anything else. Oh yeah, and then the Sonic Frontiers. Those were like the only two things I was like really all that interested in. Yeah, the Sonic 2 movie looks like it'll be cool. I'm not like a huge fan of the first one. I thought the first movie was kind of okay. This one looks like it'll be, it'll definitely be an improvement. What with the other characters coming in. Yeah, Idris Elba. He has a really cool voice. That scene where Knuckles is introduced and he says that line, it's like, dang, this dude means business.
A lot of people have been making memes of that. Like even Moogie Mikey made an animation where it was a little different, doing that one scene, but it was different.
Yeah, I've seen some memes too, where people take like the, bro, are you flirting with my sister thing? Do you want to die? Yeah. Okay then. He slams him into the ground.
It's funny.
And then Sonic Frontiers looks like it might be cool. The last Sonic game that I really truly enjoyed, the last 3D one I really enjoyed was probably Generations. This one looks like it's clearly there's inspiration from Breath of the Wild with this new game. And having that big open area, getting to run through it might be cool. So, yeah, curious to see how that turns out.
Yeah, and I have seen your video with Mario Kart Gamer Dude. I actually had him on, I guess, last time.
Oh yeah, I think he told me about that. Yeah, yeah, that's Sonic Generations is my favorite Sonic game for sure. I absolutely love that game. So yeah, getting to make that review with him was a ton of fun. Like,
have you ever watched the series The Simpsons? And what's your opinion on it if you have?
Oh, The Simpsons? Oh yeah, I've definitely seen The Simpsons. Yeah, I like The Simpsons. Let's see, Nintendrawer and I talk about The Simpsons all the time. She's a huge fan of The Simpsons, so whenever I reference something, she always gets a good laugh out of it. Yeah, I definitely think the first 8 or so seasons are the best. After a while, was kind of like, okay. Like, I'm not really a fan of the modern episodes. I haven't even watched any new episodes in quite a while.
Be honest, same.
But I remember the first episode I really sat down and watched. I was like 9 or 10, I think. It was the episode where Homer decides to be an inventor, like Thomas Edison.
Alright.
I love the gag where like he's telling Marge like, look at this table. A creative person like me would look at this table and see all kinds of things. Homer, that's not a table. That's our dryer. Ah, my files. Yeah, now The Simpsons is a good show.
My favorite part about Homer was every time he gets mad, he just literally chokes. Yeah, Bart. That word's funny. Wrong, but funny.
Yeah, it's that's a classic TV gag. That's one of the most iconic TV gags ever. Why, you little?
Alright. Here's a good question. Aside from the Mario show, was there any other favorite TV shows you used to watch while growing up?
Let's see. Growing up, I was a huge Nickelodeon kid. I loved, my favorite cartoons were SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron. I watched some Fairly Odd Parents here and there. On Cartoon Network, I was a huge fan of Ed, Edd n Eddy.
I've watched that series to the end.
I think one of my favorite moments is when Eddie swallows a fly and he can't talk. And Ed is like, what? I can't hear you, Eddie. My ears are broken!
That video, that episode was really funny.
And then in high school, I watched a lot of Scrubs and South Park. What else did I watch? Yeah, I'm kind of I don't watch a wide variety of TV shows. I'm very picky with the things that I like.
Understandable.
So, and then in college, I actually started watching Phineas and Ferb. That show came out when I was in high school, and I was like, I'm not really the target audience for this. But then in college, I gave it a try, and I'm like, holy crap, this show is really good.
To be honest, when I was watching that, I was contemplating when like they'll finally find out Perry's secret that he's like not a normal platypus. And when they finally do, they choose to like wipe their memories, like none of it ever happened. Like literally, so many episodes later, you finally do it and you choose to wipe their memories.
Oh, spoiler alert for the Phineas and Ferb movie.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, Phineas and Ferb is a great show. Absolutely love it. Recently I watched Squid Games. That was a good show.
Yeah, I'm totally my bad about that. Sorry.
Are you not a fan?
No, I am. Just literally, if we're being legit serious about the spoiler part, yeah, I apologize for that.
It's fine. Yeah, like, I can't think of many other shows that Yeah, off the top of my head right now, those are the best shows I've ever seen, I think.
Let's see. Okay, here's a question from me. I already read off all of the questions from the viewers. Are there any future clubs that you ever want to do with like other YouTubers?
Let's see. Any other collabs? Nothing really in mind right now. I mean, Mario Kart Gamer Dude and I are always like chatting every now and then, and he's always talking about, hey, I'd love to do this other collab video with you sometime. Oh, we should do this or we should do that. And I'm like, okay, sure, if I have time. I'm just always so busy working on Ask Mario. That's always my number one priority. But Nintendrawer and I, like, we're always collabing on future comic dubs. So those are for sure collabs that I will be doing in the future. Like recently, we worked together on a dub of her Pranksters remake comic. I assume you saw that?
I have not yet. I've been so busy trying to make preparations, but also spending time with the family for the New Year's and Christmas.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah, she and I collaborated on a dub of Pranksters recently, and that went really good. It just hit 50,000 views, so we're both pretty happy about that.
Oh, dang. Is it on your channel or her channel?
It's on my channel. She doesn't upload YouTube videos.
I'll definitely check it out after this.
So yeah, definitely look forward to more collabs with her and I in the future. She's definitely eager to do more comic dubs with me. Any collabs I want to do with anybody else? Nothing really comes to mind right now. I don't know. Yeah, I might be happy to collaborate with other YouTubers in the future. I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Alright. Well, that's all the questions I have. We'll end it off here.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for having me on, Chris.
No problem. And if you guys want to check out his channel, make sure to leave his channel in the description below. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next Ask Mario episode.
I think you mean Ask Mario!
What do you think?
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
Yeah, what this dork said. Bye, guys.